Sluggybug here, throwing 10 more tips your way to help you become a better Battle Royale player. This is the finale of a tip series, but don't you worry, I do plan on making more in-depth guides for H1Z1 Battle Royale. Wow, that poor car though. It's totally
pro skills, baby. Pro skills.
Welcome to 10 more beginner tips to help me help you suck even less at Battle Royale. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get it on! This is part 3 of a series of tips to help you be a smarter Battle Royale player. Part 1 and 2 can be found above if you happen to stumble across this one first. All 3 parts combined come to a grand total of 50 tips, hopefully making your transition into H1Z1 as a new player an easier one. With all of that being said, let's jump right into it.
Tip number 1. Backpack organization.
In Battle Royale, seconds looking around in your backpack can mean the difference between living and dying, so it's a good idea to keep your inventory organized. As you're looting, when you come across clothes or backpacks to shred, instead of picking them up, go ahead and shred them while they are on the ground. Only do this if you're sure no other players are lurking around. Make it so you always put your items in the same spots within your inventory. This means putting first aids, bandages, grenades, or molotovs in the same spot every game so it becomes muscle memory when you have to use one.
Tip number 2. Rolling around.
I've had a few people ask me how to roll around on the ground, so I decided to put it up here as a tip. It's pretty easy. To roll around on the ground, go into a prone position, Z being the default button. Once you're on the ground, just hold down shift and hit A or D to roll in that direction. Use this to your advantage to keep you behind cover or hidden in certain situations.
Tip number 3. Parachuting scooting.
Use this tip here to reach the really faraway loot areas that may otherwise appear out of reach. Just look straight ahead and hold down the A or D key in the direction you want to go. So basically, if you spawn over the dam and you want to go to Lone Pine, point your sight in that direction while looking ahead with your aim over the horizon. This can get you to the really far away places on the edge of the map, but at the cost of landing way behind other people who initially spawned right over the area to start with. You may land in Lone Pine from across the map, but other players there will already have ARs when you do land. Use this tip wisely to get you to an area where loot is plentiful, along with a vehicle or two.
Tip number 4. Know the different structures.
There are several different types of buildings in H1Z1. Knowing how they are set up will help you get a better position on your enemy, possibly flanking them from behind for the clean kill. If you're inside and hear another player entering the building, knowing where the entrances are will help you locate where they are. Houses are the most common structure found on the map. Keep an eye out for hidden first aids that other players may have missed. Warehouses are always full of loot, but will often draw in other players, making it a high-risk, high-reward area. Learn the setup of every structure in the game to give yourself the advantage of knowing the entrances, exits, and different spots where enemy players may be setting up ambushes.
Tip number 5. Know your strategy.
In H1Z1, outplaying somebody can oftentimes get you the kill even if the other player has a way better shot than you. It's best to know how to counter their strategy with your own. If a person is playing super aggro, try to bait them into a trap that they run into unknowingly. If somebody is turtling in, try to get the flank on them and take them out from an unsuspected vantage point. You may want to hold the other person at bay while the gas pushes in on them, adding pressure on them to move toward your gunfire. Always choose the fights that benefit you and will complement your playstyle, putting the odds in your favor of winning the fight.
Tip number 6. Car mechanics.
There are 3 different types of vehicles in H1Z1. The police car, the truck, and the Jeep. You can use shift while driving around to make you go faster, but it comes at the expense of burning through your biofuel way quicker. When getting low on biofuel, avoid using boost in non-emergency situations to help you conserve it. Here's how the different cars stack up when not boosting and when boosting. You can see their speeds as well. The cop car is pretty quick, has sirens, and decent control. The truck is slow while not boosting, and will burn through your biofuel really quick when boosting, but it seems a little harder to flip than the cop car. The Jeep has decent speed when not boosting, isn't too bad on biofuel usage, and overall is a decent vehicle.
Tip number 7. Use the gas.
The first few rounds of gas at this point in the current game stage can be shrugged off if you have enough first aids handy. I would suggest at the very least to have 10 first aids if you're going to gas run it all the way to the end, where the circle is the size of a quarter. It's at that point that first aids will no longer out-heal the damage the gas is causing, and you'll have to start stacking bandages on top of the first aids. While in it, keep looting through neighborhoods to get more stuff, as a lot of other players won't be hanging around once the gas rolls in. If you get off to a slow start, use this to your advantage to get geared up and try to win the end game.
Tip number 8. Trust nobody.
We've all ran into the one player who says they are friendly, or they insist on teaming up. It's best to just kill them. To be fair about it, if they ask, just don't respond. They'll get the idea. At that point, you can decide to engage them or not. Solo BR is about being the last person alive, not the last two, so it's better to just kill them and erase them from the game. Being backstabbed by the person you befriended is pretty frustrating as well, so it's better to just roast solo.
I came back for you, motherfucker!
Tip number 9. Know how to spot a hacker.
Hackers can be reported in the game by targeting them and hitting Ctrl+R. You can also do that if you're dead as well. If you're dead, you can hit the report player button in the bottom left. To know if it's a hacker or not, it's good to know what to watch out for. Use your best judgment when reporting other players.
Tip number 10. Practice.
Playing more will help you learn the map, helping you know where to land to get a car and some really good loot from the start. As you play more, you'll start finding out routes to get you around the map quicker, and figuring out where the quieter areas are on the map to loot while others fight it out in PV or at the dam. Even if you're not a great shot, just by playing smart, you can still do really well in Battle Royale. Your aim will get better in time, but Battle Royale isn't just about having a good shot, you have to be smart as well. That concludes the series at a grand total of 50 tips. It's been a lot of fun making these videos, and I plan on making more Battle Royale videos as well, and I've already got an idea for a couple of videos thought up. Post in the comments if you guys have any tips I may have left out in this series. If you learned anything new, give the video a like. Watch your back, don't team up in solo, know your strategy, and trust nobody. I'm setting a goal of 50 likes for this video. For more informative videos like this one, subscribe to my channel. Good luck out there, thank you for watching, and have a great night.